Now this is cross-country weather. Wetter, colder, muddier, and today I'm going to put some demons to bed and take you with me on a cross-country fixture. And guess what? I'm actually going to get some footage in race this time, and I am determined to do that. It's going to happen, because whilst I did a video a few weeks back about the experience of cross-country and what it's like running in a team and the enjoyment of it, what I didn't represent was the actual being in it, which is arguably the most fun bit, the reason that everyone does it, the running off-road, slipping on mud, falling in puddles. Hopefully that's not going to happen to me, but you get the picture. So I'm going to take you with me for the excitement of the day today and show you what it's like being in a cross-country race. The only current snagging my plan being that I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I don't think that running at my maximum is going to do me any good. In fact, it might push me over the edge. So my current thinking is I'm going to take the GoPro and I'm going to run with Mare, and we're going to experience cross-country together. I'm going to try and push her around the course and she push me, because to be honest with you, I'm not even sure I can hang on to her, and we'll see where we go today. But I am looking forward to it in a weird way. Mary, are you looking forward to me badgering you all race?
I mean, what better way to spend a Sunday morning?
Couple goals. What's the feeling?
Scared.
Why?
The feeling is fear.
Why?
It's cold, there's puddles, there's hills, and I can't get my spikes in.
We'll be alright. It is a really soggy field today though, and that's just the start. That's not the woods. I want to try something different. I want you in there, in the race with us, feeling the adrenaline and excitement, experiencing the duality of cross-country, the brutality and beauty in its purest form. Cross-country provides a test of mind and body above what we experience in road racing. It's back to nature, and it's back to nature with a bang. When the horn goes, it's a scramble for position. You never know when the course is going to narrow or where you'll be when you start the first grinding climb. You try to catch your breath, making sure the surge of adrenaline doesn't trick you into running hard, too hard for the heart and lungs to keep pace with. That's the game, I guess. Well, that's the field done. Thinning it out a little bit, and we're going to head into the woods now. Proper cross country coming up, hopefully. You're doing well. And then the real race begins. Into the woods, the mud, tree roots, cold water and grinding inclines. You pick your way past people, all the while making sure you're in control. But only just. You're on the edge and you know it, but you only have one choice. Push. So push you do, while the muscles fire and lactic acid burns. You know that there will be some let up, but you don't know when. I've definitely made the right decision. I think I can push hard and not send myself over the edge today. So, it's just fun watching Mary flog herself instead. The more people that run the course, the harder the terrain becomes, mud turning into liquid Teflon. You reach the top of the climb, but instead of sweet release, you have to negotiate the slippery mud, tree roots and leaves at speed, trying to control the descent using your arms to balance and wipe the snot from your streaming nostrils. You keep pushing. We're nearly halfway, and this is genuinely, maybe not for Mary, but it's a lot of fun. Proper cross-country off-road on a little bit of leaves and a lot of mud, some paths, some grass, ups and downs. It is a very enjoyable experience. Getting to race it with Mary is good as well. And she's running nicely, in a bit of pain, but that's cross-country, right? That's running. The second half of the race is where the mind has to take over. The body's on its limit, but your mind can override that. It can take you into the upside down, into the darkness. Well, the wind's died down in here, and Mary's in her pain cave. So, we're just keeping an even tempo, trying to get through the mud, because it is very bad. We're in here, but I mean, bad equals fun, right? When it comes to cross country. Just gotta watch where I'm putting my feet. We're 3k to go now and we're going back into the woods. A bit of uphill, a bit of mud, but we're running nicely.
You still have some stinging climbs to negotiate, some tough terrain mentally and physically. The mind games begin. Have I paced this right? Am I in the best shape? I can't hold on, but guess what? You can, and you do.
Just over a kilometre away from the finish. It is mostly uphill's done, so we're going to try and grind out a beat now and see if we can reel in some of the female runners ahead to score some points. But she's done really well anyway, you know, run very well. Harder conditions this week than there has been before, so something to be proud of, because this is a new experience for me completely.
It's the last kilometre and suddenly, weirdly, you find energy you didn't realise was there. You've accessed another level. Where the hell was that the rest of the race? Never mind. Take what you can get and grind it out. You push the pace and hope for the sweet release. Not death, but certainly the end of the race. The problem is, you're at 8 kilometres and you were told it was an 8-kilometre race. It messes with your mind. You've spent your last credits on that kilometre. Now it's even more painful. And to make things worse, you have to jump a bloody tree. But you look good doing it, so we'll take that. You burst through the woodland onto the field. The finish is a straight sprint ahead of you. You open the taps and empty the tank. Whatever is in there comes out as you end yourself getting to the line.
Well done.
Then it's over. Your heart rate starts dropping, the snot stops running, and you can smile again. Kind of. Another race under the belt. Then you do a quick interview to camera where the sound messes up, but essentially, you're happy with the experience and have never done anything like that before. You have earned cake, that's for sure.
Man, that was cheesy, even by my standards, but I'm not going to apologise, because I'll tell you what, I am a sucker for cheese and I just want people to feel it like I feel it. And if that's not your bag, fair enough, but that is cross country. As much as I could sum it up from being in there, from knowing what it feels like when you really push yourself, that feeling of like pain but pleasure. Man, I just love it, and I want you to love it, and I want you to get out there, and I want you to find some cross-country races and do them, because road races are great, don't get me wrong, I love them, there is a place for them, but cross-country is pure. You just don't know what you're going to get from week to week, you don't know the terrain, you don't know the conditions. Anyway, I think this may be because it's my first day back on sugar as well. Vlog is coming on that. I just want it to be really good before it comes out. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I tried something new. I don't know if it works. You tell me. And I'll see you on Tuesday for a tutorial, hopefully. I don't actually know if I have one yet, and work is mental, so if I don't, I'll see you on Sunday. But I'll see you soon. Don't know when.